So, Moral Contest Champions, I have finally hit 1.5 million rating. I know people are a lot bigger than me, but I've pretty much documented my journey through this game now on this channel, along with other bits of stuff sprinkled in. But here we go, here's my profile. We've got 815 heroes, 1.5 million rating, 11k prestige and, well, combined, and then I've got 11.2k prestige for champions, and then 220 in terms of the relics, which, isn't, not the best, definitely not the worst. Yeah, those are my top champs, we're top 4, and then my top relics, nothing more. And then masteries, titles, I'm not going to go through all of them. I feel like one of the most basic bitch mastery status in the world. So, what have I done so far on this account? In terms of special quests, only Realm of Legends, because Labyrinth is not worth it. I did Road to the Labyrinth because at the time it was worth it. It's not worth it anymore, especially, I can't remember what level it is, but you get Labyrinth unlocked anyway. And then Grandmaster's Gauntlet, I'm not really bothered about at the moment. Abyss, probably completion, is probably going to take me about 5 million years to save all the units. And then Eternity of Pain Acceptance is worth it for the, excuse me, the 6-star 4 to 5 gem, which I'm not quite ready for yet. But yeah, and then back issues, I've completed some of them, as in just the completion, not the exploration. But then we get on to the story content, of which Act 1 through 5 I have 100%ed, and then at 6 I've done, paths in each, so I could get Thronebreaker. At 6, chapter 1, I've done a little bit of exploration, but it's not really worth it, especially in terms of like the effort required. Act 7 is far much more easier. Speaking of which, Act 7, chapter 1's done. Hopefully, I want to say by the end of the year, I will be Paragon. I'm hoping. Hopefully by the end of the year. Which, or I have to look up all the guides and all that, or just have it myself, but, that's why guides exist, to help other people out. Battlegrounds, as the new season has started, I'm currently Silver 1, because I haven't really played a lot of Battlegrounds so far this season, because it dropped pretty much as an event, as the event quest did, and, well, so this is basically starting from, yeah, this is pretty much from the start. This is basically me getting the hang of it, sometimes getting frustrated, and then this was basically the turning point. I went on, what was that, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 or 7, 8 win streak, which I've either matched up with players who are a few thousand rating before me, or were same or higher. I can't remember what that this one was, because I played absolutely terribly in this match. He was lower rated than me, but he had a Gallant and a much better roster than I did, so, and I got terrible drafts that match as well. But that's it for Battlegrounds, which has been probably my most played game mode. And then if we want to go into crystals, just the usual stuff, saving up my, what are they called? The 3 crystal, the 4-hour one, dailies, some, saved up, premium saved up, signature stones saved up for when I need to take a champion up to high sig level, saving up 5 stars and 6, well, I've opened up a 6-star crystal, didn't get anything good out of it, and then I'm saving up the 5 stars so I kind of do want to go for Human Torch, because he's like one of the essential characters that I'm missing. And since I collect 5 stars, like I used to do 4 stars now, probably the best way of me getting it. But let's go on to the champions and my relics, which couple days ago it was last night. Last night I binded some more champions to my relics, since they're here, they're gonna stay. I might as well. So obviously Rintra to my Juggernaut. And there's some other ones like Storm to Magneto, but some of these are missing. Obviously the new ones that they released are missing. I really do want to get that Valkyrie one, just for my 6-star Valkyrie to attach. And then Vision and Hulk I would very much like to get. The Wolverine one I want to use, but I haven't got a champion properly yet that I want to take up. But you can swap these out until you get charged to take them off, which I think is probably the worst thing about these relics. But champion time, because nothing else is really of any relevance. Only ones I'm missing for 1-stars are Vision and Wolverine, and yeah, those are my 1-stars. 2-stars, I do like collecting the 2-stars when the Legends event comes around, or that special like arena or event, whatever it is that comes around. That's always fun. 3-stars, most of these I ranked up because of the Karina's challenges, where you had to do Realm of Legends with like certain things, like the robot one, the Illuminati one, and the one where you just had to use Aegon, which, well, that Aegon one was pretty interesting, but nothing really to write home about here. And some of these that I have taken up are just because you get given some for free, like Quicksilver, the Wiccan, Psycho Man, that's why he's up there. And some of these I have up because they were basically when you're going through 3-stars. These ones I had, like Guardian, Max, Quicksilver was 1, She-Hulk was 1. That's pretty much it. And then at 4-stars, where it's getting not as spicy, but yeah, some of these help me out quite a bit throughout the game, like Ghost Rider, Blade, and Stark Spidey beat like the Holy Trinity at one point. Hopefully that makes a comeback when I really do hope Ghost Rider gets some sort of like value buff or something like that, because then maybe that OG Holy Trinity will make a return, because I love that Trinity. And some of these I've taken up just for a bit of fun to muck around with, like Strife. Aegon I took up for my initial Realm of Legends completion. Wolverine, because he's like one of my favourite characters. And just some random stuff for these ones really. And then we get onto the 5-stars, which some of these I want to rank up. Some of the for primarily Battlegrounds purposes. But yeah, some of these I have ranked. Like Namor, I took up for Battlegrounds for the last season with the electric defense node, and he was a ton of fun. I still use him from time to time still, but that's the reason why he's here. And then like we got some of the recent ones like Gore. I love Gore, but now I've got a 6-star one. That 5-star is probably going to sit on my bench, unless my Gore is in Alliance War defense. Then we got Overseer. I love Overseer. Hulkling. Captain America: Infinity War, which doesn't get much use now, unfortunately. But yeah, most of these guys I have ranked up for either like primarily for Battlegrounds, because that's probably my favourite thing in this game at the moment, even though I haven't played it too much. Or put a lot of time into, I should say, for this season so far, but I'm sure that will change once I've done the event quests stuff for this month. But yes, and then we get onto the 7-stars, of which I have none because they're not on the game yet. And then we move on to the 6-star roster, which is slowly growing. Some of these I haven't ranked up because I don't want to yet. Or I have them, or I'm just waiting. That's basically it. This is what I do like holding up on rank ups, just in case I do to get something better, or yeah, basically anything better. Like well, we got Captain Marvel up there because she was the closest I had to getting Thronebreaker, because you needed a 6-star rank 3 for Thronebreaker, and she was the closest thing, but she still doesn't work for me in AQ. Then we got Valkyrie. I love my 6-star Valkyrie. Abomination, mainly there for defense, but he does, throw in, some attack value as well. Archangel, he was my second rank 3. And then Doctor Doom is my latest. I took him up along with Mephisto, because Mephisto I duped from a 6-star Nexus, and I didn't really have another, and I needed another strong, bulky 6-star defense when Human Torch isn't in someone's deck. Excuse me. Yeah, most of these are some quite recent rank ups, which is why my gold's a little bit low. I say low. I've got like 9 million. Sorry, 9 million. I've got 2 generics. I've got a skill, which I'm so tempted to put into Kingpin. I really am. Then we've got people like Hyperion, who I'm waiting to dupe. Havoc could potentially be going to rank 3 for defense, but I think people underestimate Havoc as an attacker. Gore, I'm so glad I duped him when I was going for the featured. I love Gore. He might be going to rank 3 as well. There's so many options that I want to take up, but I need to think on them, is what I need to do. What do I want to do in the game? At the moment, it's probably Battlegrounds. When I've saved up more units, it's going to be Act 7. So, yeah, and also have my Korg there, who will be going up to rank 3, probably, because he's a monster on defense when I get him duped. But that is it. That is the tour of my account. I don't really think it's necessary to show like inventory and all that, because everyone's seen catalysts and all that, but the most different thing is, progression levels in terms of like champions. If I want to, so then we go back to a home screen, thank you. But excuse me, I am full of gas this afternoon. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like or dislike it if you want to as well. That's perfectly within your reason to, I suppose. And then if you like this video, feel free to check out some of my other content on this channel. And if you liked the other content on my channel, feel free to turn that red subscribe button to grey so you never miss out on another video. But you do have to hit the bell. It's another important thing. But until next time, goodbye.